Hey everybody, it's Carol with Refunction Crafts again, and I just am coming on. I'm going to do a project for you guys, but before I start on my project, I have something that I have to show you because my husband just brought it in to me, and it's super gorgeous. Oh my gosh. So this is a plaque that he made, and it's the Lord's Prayer, and I'm gonna be putting one of these in my shop, actually probably this one in my shop to sell it, but I just wanted to show you guys how gorgeous this is. It's actually done on MDF wood, if you know what that is. If you don't, you can look it up on Google. Anyway, he did it on his CNC machine, and it just came out super impressively gorgeous, and so I wanted to show you guys this before I start my video with my project. Look at this, you guys. And then I'm going to sell this with one of the stands that he makes in the same wood. But anyway, it's the Lord's Prayer. Whoops. As you can see, and look at the writing on this. It's absolutely gorgeous, and then he put a really nice high gloss over the front of it, so it just looks amazing. And it's the entire prayer, as you can see. I'm trying to get it all the way down to the bottom there. Anyway, oh my gosh, I'm super happy with this. I can't wait to get it in my shop, but I couldn't wait to show you guys the gorgeous work that he does on his CNC machine. And so this will be in my shop probably by the time you guys see this video. So I just wanted to show you. I'm really excited about this piece. So thanks to Jeff for doing this for me. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I'm just going to set it aside so that it can dry. And now I'm going to move my camera in so that you can see what I'm working on today. And there we go. Okay, so for today's project, I'm going to be working on, oh, I need to see you guys, or see me, I should say, not you guys. Okay, let's see, I feel like I'm too close. There. Okay, so I'm going to be altering this box. This is a box that I've had for a few years now, and when I originally did it, I painted it, and I just was never really happy with it. So I had stuck it on a shelf back behind a bunch of other stuff, and the other day when I was going through my things, I came across this box, and I said, oh my gosh, I've been looking for a unique box to alter. This is a really good quality box. It's really heavy duty, and it's just gorgeous. So this is the one that I've been looking for, and I had it all this time. I can't believe that. Anyway, so we're gonna alter this using a lot of things that I got from Kiki sale. I just got a whole bunch of new flowers and goodies from there, and I want to use them on this box. I've got some other stuff. I've just got it full of goodies that we're going to be using today. So I've got some of my lace fabric that I got from my friend Candace a while back. I found the cream color. I've been missing this for a little while. I didn't know where I had put it. I hadn't put it with the rest of my lace like this, and I thought I had lost it forever. And then again, when I was going through all my stuff, I ran across it, and I got really excited and jumped for joy and all that good stuff, because I have it now to use in my projects. I've got just some white organza ribbon here that I might use in it if I decide to put a bow on it. But I have a bunch of my flowers that I got from Kiki sale, that I'm going to be adding to this project. So I've got these. This is the one that Debbie handmade herself. It is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to learn how to make these flowers, you guys. I have to, so that I have some, and then maybe Debbie won't have to send me quite so many every time she sends me flowers. This is a flower that I got from Kiki's quite a while back. And then I have the little white roses. I think you call these peony flowers. So I've got a bunch of flowers here. I've got this trim that I'm going to be using, and I got that from Kiki's. This is my Kiki box. The little bud roses that I got from Kiki's. And then a couple of these little tiny pink and white roses. They're gorgeous. And I have a couple of those that I'm going to be using in this. And I already kind of laid this out. This is some clear, I call them bubble pearls, that I got from Kiki's a long time ago. And I'm going to use some of this pearl and rhinestone chain, also Kiki's. And this is a bling piece that Debbie sent me that's going to go on the front of the box. And my always used in almost every project is my pearl trim to decorate in with the top with the flowers and all that good stuff. So we now have an empty box with maybe a couple of little things stuck to the bottom of it, it looks like. Yeah. Okay, I need to sweep my floor anyway. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the big part of this box. Isn't this gorgeous with this piece on the front of it? I just love it. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. This is going to be probably one of my all-time favorite boxes when it's done. I already kind of pieced everything together and looked at it, you know, to see how I wanted everything to go together. And I was just ecstatic at the look that I was achieving. So I just need to separate everything out here, get all my flowers separated, and get my wires cut off of them. And there we go. 2 of those. Got a bunch of the little white ones. Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this lace, and we're going to put this on the top of the box. And I just need to kind of situate it the way that I want it to go. I'm going to do that. I've got 2 pieces of the bigger and 2 pieces of the smaller cuts. So see, these have 1, 2, 3, 4 flowers on them. This one actually has 6. Oh, this one has 6 too. I couldn't see the other ones. I'm blind as a bat, you guys. And then I'll take these other ones, and maybe what I'll do is I'll have those kind of going that way. And I'm going to take these other ones and just kind of put them in these other corners like this, because I really want this lace to show. I want it to be prevalent in the piece. And this is the lace that my friend Candace sent to me a long time ago, and my goodness, you guys, she sent me the most beautiful lace, well, this lace in all colors. She sent me purple, cream, white, gold, black. I mean, so many colors, and it's just so beautiful. And I just couldn't believe that she had sent me all of that lace. I just need to kind of work this around here. I want to make sure I get this everywhere. So I'm going to move that one a little bit. And I'm going to move that one around a little bit. Put that one on top. And this one's going to go right over here. There. So it's going to go something like that on the top. Okay, so I'm just going to take my hot glue and I'm just going to start gluing these down the way that I want them to go, starting with the little roses here so that I can easily grab it. And we're going to put it just right there. And then as I go, I'll cut little pieces off of this that don't need to be there, that seem to get caught up or get in the way, because I want it to lay really nicely on here. Try not to get too many glue strings. And I know that's impossible. And that one I'm just going to kind of hover over the edge. I'm trying not to use too much glue on this because really for these little bits you don't need a lot. I'm trying to use just a very sparing amount. And this little piece, I think I'm going to cut off this end because it hangs over a little farther than I want it to. Okay, so we've got that one on. Now I'm going to just work my way around. This one's going to go right here. And again, just kind of cutting as I go. And putting a small amount of the hot glue on there. I can tell I'm just going to have glue all over my hands by the time I'm done gluing this stuff down. It's going to be a mess. This piece, I think I'm going to cut this section out. I'm going to put it right there, and I don't want to cover up the roses with this. I know some of the roses are going to get covered up anyway with my flowers, but that's okay. In the end, anything that doesn't get covered up with my flowers, I want to be displayed nicely. I don't want to have a big old mess on my box. My goodness. Okay, and then this one, I think I'm going to put that one right there. Just like that. And again, cutting some of this out. There we go. The reason that I'm using this lace, I had thought about actually using some of my pretty lace that I got from my friend Sherry, and then when I was thinking about it, I thought I would like to do this in more similar colors, if you get my drift. I didn't want to put too much added color detail into it, so I decided to just kind of go with this lace instead. Sorry about that. I kind of have a hoarse voice today, and I'm not really sure why. I'm not sick or anything. I just I have to tell you guys, I woke up the other morning, or actually no, the other night, I was sitting watching TV, and my husband looked at me and he said, "What is wrong with you?" I said, "What do you mean, what is wrong with me?" And he says, "Well, your face." And I'm thinking, "Gee, thank you, honey. You know, really, really sweet of you." He goes, "No, your lips look funny." He says, "It looks like you just had Botox or something." Well, and I think that has something to do with my throat as well, because yesterday I got up and my lip was still swollen, not too bad, but still swollen, and it was kind of bothering me all day yesterday. And then this morning, oh, have mercy, I got up and my lip, my bottom lip was so swollen that I couldn't even hardly drink my coffee because my lip was so fat. And I don't know really what has happened, but I want to say I'm having an allergic reaction because Jeff and I have been eating an awful lot of strawberries. I love strawberries, and so at night I've been making just strawberries and whipped cream. And it seems like after about the third or fourth night of having those strawberries is when this all started. And so now I'm not going to eat any more strawberries. My lip looks hideous. He said something this morning again. He goes, "My goodness, it's getting bigger." And so, yeah, it doesn't look attractive at all. Okay, so there we've got our lace on the top of this. Now that I've told you my story about my face, I need to scoot my chair over a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to start with my flowers. I'm going to start placing them around on this, and the first one, of course, I'm going to put down is my big one, and I'm going to start working from the back corner and kind of work my way around towards the front. And either side of this can be front or back. The box and lid are the same on all sides, so I don't have to worry about if I get it wrong somehow. So I'm just going to start right there in that corner, and I'm going to work my way around. This one there. And this one is going to go right there. Oh, Debbie, I'm so excited about using this flower, but I can't believe I'm using it this quickly. I usually, if I get a piece like this, especially when it's handmade, I love handmade things that people send me. I have a hard time using them sometimes. I want to save them for that perfect project. And so it's really difficult for me to use them up too fast. Okay. I'm going to go right here with this one. Gosh, I hope this turns out the way I had it set up earlier. I did take a picture of it, and why I'm not looking at that picture is beyond me. I'm going to go with these kind of on the edges here. Oh, yeah. I'm going to take these. This one's going to go here. And this one is going to go right there. I really have a great idea about how this is supposed to look, so I think I'll be fine. And we're going to put this one right there. Gosh, I can't tell you guys how much I love these roses, and you can see already how beautiful this is going to be. It really is going to be gorgeous. Oh, I thought I'd lost my glue sticks. Scared myself for a minute. I know I'm running low, and I'm getting ready to go out and buy some glue sticks, but I haven't gotten out yet to get them. When I go to the post office, I will pick them up then. And I think I want to put a white one somewhere towards the top here, just as a building block. And if I need more flowers, I know where to grab them from. This, I want to make sure I get this piece in before I come too far around to the front, because these are going to kind of come out like this towards the front. So I think I'm going to start to try and build on that. The white one. And that one right there. Tuck it back under there, and then we've got our two little pink and white roses that are going to go towards the front here. There we go. So that's what our lid is looking like so far. Isn't it gorgeous? And, oh goodness, I forgot my box. Flies. Shoot. Sorry you guys, I'll be right there. Sorry everybody, I wanted to make sure I got one of my butterflies, and I'm going to pop, I think, that word in there. I just want to make sure. That one's too big. Yeah, I'm going to use that one. Even though it is a different color, it's going to be perfect on here because there will be a touch of purple in this butterfly that I'm going to use. I am almost out of my butterflies, you guys, and I think I sold all of the ones in my shop. In fact, I know I did. So I'm officially out of these butterflies after I used mine up here. And I'm praying and praying that my little store is going to get more of them. And I'm going to use this Simply Perfect in here, and I think I need to move in a little closer, you guys, just a little bit. I think I went too far back. There. Okay, and this is gonna go right there. I don't know if I want the butterfly to be off to the side or on the sign, but one of the things I do want to do, I want to do something with this before I put it on there, so I'm going to think about that for just a minute before I do that, because I do want to add a little bit of interest to this, I think. Maybe, what did I do with my box? Oh, goodness gracious. Sorry guys, I just want to have a couple of these handy, just in case. Thinking, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I got it figured out now. So I'm just going to take this little Simply Perfect sign, and I'm going to add a couple of these little sprigs of lace kind of to the top here. Just like that. And I'm going to put this little rose sort of in the center of that. Really makes a huge, huge difference to add that little detail to your embellishments. And actually, it's pretty, it's actually very pretty with the little butterfly on there as well. Yeah, I think we're going to add the butterfly to that as well. As long as I don't cover up the L in Simply too much so you can't tell what it says. There. And we're going to take one of our rosebuds, if I can get to them here. There we go. I'm going to take a little rosebud and have it kind of coming off of that little pink flower as well. One of these little rosebuds. Yep. Oh, Debbie, you don't know what you've done for me, my friend. I am going to be creating some awesome, awesome stuff with all my new goodies. I'm just wondering, do I need 2 of these or just 1? Yep, we're gonna go with 2 of these. Here I go again, using a bunch of flowers. Yippee. Okay, there we go. Now it's perfect. Simply perfect. Okay, and I'm going to place that right on top, right here. Yes. And I'm just going to put a good dollop of glue across the entire bottom of this and try and squeeze it in there without getting glue all over everything. And then I'm also going to add some of my pearl. So, and I cut off a big piece of this time because I want to kind of really get it going around this and make it more wispy than I do some other times. I'm going to cut a couple of little pieces off because I do want to have some kind of wisping out at the edge from the flowers here. Right, kind of like that. Maybe in between. Nope, I don't like it in between. I'm gonna there, that's how I want it. It's nice to have all of these great flowers and stuff because it helps me to be able to put my pieces together more in a way that I want to see it. I'm not kind of having to mishmash everything together. So it's really nice for me to be able to do it this way and really get the look that I really, really want. That one coming out of there, just out of the bottom there. With the big pearl at the top. And I just want to make sure I have it turned in the right direction. There we go. That looks pretty. And then I'm just going to cut my little edge piece off of here. And off of this end. I'm just going to kind of poke this in a couple of places and it will look really, really pretty. Starting right there. I just want to make sure I do this right. There. I wanted to tell you guys too, there is a crafter, a YouTube channel out there that I love to watch, and this lady is incredibly talented, and I watch all of her videos. And recently I sort of binged on them a little bit because I just, honest to goodness, she's got talent to spare, and I'm guessing that probably a lot of you already watch her channel because she's just that good. And if you don't, give it a look-see because she's definitely worth watching, and she's got some awesome ideas, you guys. And when I do find a really talented YouTuber, I do like to share their channel. I think it's the right thing to do, and and then I can only hope that they share my channel as well. I don't go in telling them I'm a fellow YouTuber or anything like that. I will always make comments on their videos because I know how much that helps, and I will always let them know how much I appreciate their work, because to me, I mean, that's everything. It's just so helpful. And you know what? When you're a creator and you're kind of going day to day and doing your videos and things, and if you don't get a lot of comments or praise, I don't look for praise. I don't need praise necessarily, but you know, when you're trying to grow your channel, you really kind of need those comments and things, good or bad, you know, good or bad, because not everybody is going to like everything we do, and that's okay. We can't expect everybody to just love everything. And you know, sometimes they're going to like one thing and not another that you do, and we need to appreciate their input as well. So but anyway, this crafter, her channel is Crafty Devotion, and I will put the link to her channel in my description menu, along with Kiki's sale, because you know you guys have to get over to Kiki's. But I will put her link down below, and I would encourage you guys to go over and watch some of her videos, because they really are amazing. I have a couple of friends that also watch her. In fact, my friend Kim, she and I were talking, and I was talking about something that this beautiful lady had done on her channel, and Kim says, "Oh, I know her. What she does is she makes kits, and she has a shop where she sells her kits, but she makes these little mini dress kits, and they're so cute. Oh my gosh, these dresses." And she makes kits for a whole bunch of different things, but her eye for detail is just incredible. She reminds me, her work, honestly, and Debbie, I mean this from the bottom of my heart, has a lot of detail like Debbie Cottrell over at Kiki's. Debbie is an amazing crafter. She doesn't craft as much as she used to, and why that is, I don't know, because she is amazing. She has got talent to spare. And whenever she, you know, displays one of her works, I just get super excited, because I just love Debbie's work. She's awesome. And she's another one that she's got style, and all of her creations are so, they just have a certain amount of class. I guess that's the way I can put it. She puts a lot of love into her work, and it shows. And so I really, really enjoy boosting people up when I believe in what they do. That's just kind of how I am. If I like it, I'm going to let everybody know I like it. And I don't mind some competition. Because here's the thing. We need to lift each other up, ladies and gentlemen. We need to lift each other up, and we need to encourage each other. And when you know somebody's good at something, let them know. You know, let them know they're really good, because they need to hear that. You know, it really, really makes their world. It makes their day happy. It makes their life happy. And you know, what's better than putting a smile on someone else's face because you lifted them up? Look at that, you guys. Oh my gosh. Look at how pretty that's coming out. Oh my gosh, you guys. I love this so much. Okay, so that's that part. We're not going to do anything more there. The top is pretty much done. Now I'm going to take the bottom half of the box, and I'm going to, I was actually thinking about using some of these flowers that I got from Sherry Lorang, that she had sent me. But the only problem with these is they really don't go with the other flowers in here. So I'm not going to use them. I have something else. In fact, I already know what I'm going to use these in, and I'm going to put them in the bag with that project. I am going to use these on my fan project, and you can see I'm building up little bags of goodies for all my projects that I'm getting ready to work on. I'm going to show you guys something else, my little teacup project that I'm going to work on that is going to be also super, super cool. I'm going to show you guys that. And it's another project that I did something with it previously, and I took it apart because I just was not thrilled with the final outcome. So I'm really good at that. I'm wondering, I'm just looking at this and I'm wondering, I took some of my little wires from my flowers and I made some twisties because I do like these in floral projects. I like to use these because I think it adds a little character to pop them in here and there, and it doesn't add too much busyness. But I'm not positive if I want to use them on this or not. So I'm just going to pop a couple of them in a couple of places and see if I like it. If I can get them going in the right direction. Yeah, I don't want to cover up my pearls. This is a good spot. And let's see, maybe a second one over here. I twisted these all up last night while I was sitting around doing nothing. I thought, I'll make me some little twisties to put in my projects. I'm going to start saving all my little wires and doing this with them. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to use these on this one. I really kind of want to because I really do like the way they look. But I don't want to take the extra time right now. So this may be something that I might add to it off camera. Because we need to move on to our next step. Okay, so now I'm going to take my trim. I'm going to back my camera up just a tad so that you guys can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to take this trim and go around the entire top section. Let me show you what I'm saying. I'm going to go along this section of the box with this trim. I think it's going to be really, really pretty. Okay. I think the better way to do this is to just take my glue gun and do it that way and then lay down my flowers. It will go faster this way. Okay. This is going to be one of my favorite videos, I think, you guys, because this is one that really I'm super duper happy about. Okay, we're almost around to the back side. off back here. Get our last little bit of glue on, and we will have that trim done. And that's what that looks like. And I have a little bit of that left over that is going to go into my fan bag. Okay. Now, I also have this lace that I got from Kiki's, and I am thinking, you know what? I may not be using this lace now that I think about it, because actually it was between that and that trim on that underside of the box, and I used that trim and I didn't even think about the lace. So I may be saving this lace after all, because if I put it on here, I'm gonna hide my other trim. What I meant to do was put the lace on and put that trim over the top of the lace, but I did not do that. So the only other thing I can do is maybe take this lace. I have to look at this. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm going to look at this and see what it looks like. Put it underneath. That over it. Oh, you know what? I can use this at the bottom. That'll look really pretty, and then use that trim. Okay, I got it, you guys. I'm going to start from the back, and I'm going to be putting this lace across the bottom section, not all the way down at the bottom, but sort of up above that section by about, say, 1/4 of an inch. And trying to keep it lined up nicely. I did want to get some lace, ruffly lace in this. So I totally messed up from what I was going to do, but I'm not tearing off that other trim and doing it over. I'm not going to do that on this box, because this box is really going to be nice, and I don't want to mess it up. Okay, and I'm over to the front side. Making sure I'm keeping it straight. Just make sure as you're doing projects like this that you're continuously checking your lines and how you're following where you want to place everything, because I'm sure, like me, many of you have done projects where you thought you were just kind of going along and you're going really quickly and you're saying, yay, this is going so fast, and then you get done and you look at it and your lines are off. And I have done that more than once, and it's very disheartening when that happens. snip. Let me just get this last little piece hooked on back here. And straight with the rest of it. Okay, so that's all of that lace. And we're going to put that in. Well, no, I think I'm going to be using that in another project that I've got set aside. Okay. Now I'm going to take this, I just want to check between these two which one I want to use. Let me see if this pearl is long enough, and it is exactly long enough. Wow. I'm going to be using this bubble pearl to go around this lace at the bottom. And again, I'm going to start at the back and work my way around. This is a little more difficult to get placed exactly right, so I have to be really careful while I'm putting this pearl on. So I need to be able to press it in there and make sure it's sticking. Okay, now I'm at the front. Time for a new mat. This mat has seen better days. I've got some other paper in there that I'll just put down for my next video. I try to keep different colors sitting around so that I have it and I can have something different each time that I do my changing of the mat. Okay. Got a few glue strings. Okay, so that's what that looks like. And once I get done putting this all together, I will pan out a little bit so that you guys can see the whole thing really, really well. Now for this piece that I'm going to be putting on the front, it's going to go where this decorative piece is. It's going to go kind of right in the center of that. So what I'm going to use to add to adhere that is some E6000 and some hot glue. The E6000 is basically so that it is on there permanently for good and it sticks really, really, really well. And the hot glue is what will stick it on there sort of immediately so that I can continue to work on it while it is, while the E6000 is setting. So let me find my spot here and try and get this on here straight. Right there. Okay, now I'm just gonna sit here and hold this for just a minute, because if I don't and it twists or turns and then it sticks, then I'm in trouble. Okay. Oh my goodness, you guys, this really is coming out so nicely. I'm going to use one of these little pink and white roses. I think I might use one or two more of these. I'm not sure, but definitely going to use one right at the top above this little blingy piece because I can. And what I'm thinking is I might just not sure here. Let me see here. I don't know. I don't want to do too much and end up making it look cheesy. So, but I am going to take one or two of these roses here, and I need to add a couple of small roses just in a couple of spots because I can see where it kind of just feels like it needs a little something. Nope, I don't want it to go there. This just kind of helps to tie all of the flowers together and so that it doesn't look like just kind of a mishmash of flowers. And I'm going to save all my little wires and I'm going to do twists out of them. No waste. I don't want to waste. Now, I'm just going to look at this and see. Oh my, that looks pretty, and also looks pretty white down there above the pearls. Oh my goodness. What do I do? I took this out intentionally because I really wanted to use this pearl and rhinestone chain in this project. But now I don't know whether I want to use it here at the top or down here at the bottom above those pearls. It really looks pretty there. Let me see if this is big enough to go all the way around, and it is. And I have two pieces of this if I want to use it. So I may just go ahead and add this to both locations. Oh, we're going to start in the back. I know this video is a little bit long, you guys, but this is one of those videos that I want to get it right rather than fast. So hopefully you are all sticking around to see the final product, because it's going to be worth it. Definitely, definitely worth it. I just wish it was easier for you guys to see. Let me take this lid off. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I'm going to do it this way. I just don't want to squish my rose that's on the other side. And I'm just taking this and going along. This is the back side, and while this piece, it has to kind of come under this a little bit, so it's kind of make a little bit different pattern. It's on the back side, and I'm not worried about it. And I don't think it looks bad at all. On the front, for some reason, it goes just in the right spot. It doesn't seem to need to go on differently on the front side. But I've had to do the same thing with the pearl and the lace as well. We shouldn't be too much longer, everybody. This is going to be done in just a few minutes. Okay. Almost to the back. I noticed that a lot of you have been making your hats recently. I'm waiting to see some pictures of everybody's hats, because that was a really fun video that everybody really seemed to like. And I know I've heard from a few of you saying that you were going to be making them, so I'm kind of excited to see pictures of everybody's hats when you guys get them done. So if you belong to Happy Bird's Glitter Nest, post them in there, or you can even PM me with your hats, because I'd really, really love to see the pictures. That's one of the funnest parts about doing these tutorials and things, is that I get to see what twists everybody puts on their projects, you know. It's kind of fun for me. Okay. And what I might do on the back, since that seems to be where I've kind of had to go around, I think I'm going to put a flower right in the center here to kind of cover that little section where I couldn't really get it to go on there straight. There we go. So that's on. Looks really, really pretty. And let's get our lid. That is really, really pretty. So that's what the lid looks like. And once it's all together, oh, there was one thing that I want to add to the top. I wanted to do a bit of a bow, and I'm just using some white organza to do this. I'm going to leave that long on that edge. And you guys, I'm not the best at these bows. I'm trying to figure out how to make those easy bows that everybody does videos on. But I'm not the best at this, so I'm just going to kind of, I want it a little bit longer than just your average bow. And then the inside I'm going to take in a little bit, because I want some shorter bits and I want some longer bits, and I'm hoping this works to do it this way. I'm going to give it a shot anyway. Okay. And I'm going to hold that together there. Try and pull this piece through like that. And I'm just going to cut a piece of this off and sort of tie it around the middle here. The trouble with this organza is that it's so slippery that sometimes before you can get it tied around the middle, it all slips apart and you lose everything. You have to start all over. Okay, so let's see. So I think I've got it towards the middle there. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I think that's good. Okay, where's my other end? Oh my goodness, where did you go? So this is what happens to me. I find one piece and I can't find the other piece. There we go. Okay. So very quickly, I'm going to tighten that up, tie a knot. I always seem to do better at this stuff when I'm just doing it sitting in the living room, minding my own business. I seem to do a better job. I think the stress of trying to get it done right when you're doing it on camera seems to make it take longer. There we go. Okay, I think that's going to be fine. Got that tied good and tight. And we'll just knot that one more time. And I'm gonna pull all these little pieces apart. And you can make this as thick or thin a bow as you want it to be. I just know that I really kind of want a bow on this. So, yeah, I'm trying to find my pieces to even them out. Trying to figure out where this big bow piece is coming from. Not there. There we go. Now it's evening out. Okay. I think I've got it figured out now. Separated. And let's see. Where will we put this? Oh, I cannot cover up certain ones of these flowers, so I think my bow is going to go off sort of to the side here. And I've got the perfect spot for it right here. Let me grab another glue stick just in case, because I think I'm about to run out. I'm just going to put a nice blob right in the center there and stick my bow down. This would make an awesome wedding gift for someone, or a bridal shower gift. Oh my goodness, it would be so pretty. What a great thing to get. I always loved boxes like this. They just speak to me. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's pretty. Okay, and then I am going to add, wow, I'm going to be out of these little pink and white roses before I know it. Do I need to put, yeah. Oh, you know what? No, I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use a piece of bling for the center of that rose. This is the last piece, you guys, I promise. This is it. Okay. And I think I'm going to use this little pink flower. It's either that or actually the little white one looks, it shows up a little bit more. So we're going to do this white piece of bling right in the center of that bow. Oh, I just burned myself. Okay. You stay right there. And real quick, I'm just going to add a couple of these little pearl bits. Okay, you guys, it's just not done until it's done. All right, that is it. This box is complete, and I'm super, super happy about the way it turned out. And I hope you guys are too. And there is our box. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at it in all its glory. I'm gonna go ahead and back off a little bit if I can. There we go. You can see my mess back here. But there we go, you guys. It's all done and it's beautiful. And that is my piece for today, and I hope you guys really love it as much as I do. I think this one is my very favorite project that I've ever done. I can honestly say I did one other box that was another of my favorites, and it was mainly based on the fact that the box was just so beautiful. But this one, wow. You guys, I am super, super happy with this project, and I'm so glad I was able to do a video on it. But anyway, that's it for this one, you guys. I want to thank you all for watching today, and please make sure that you, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, that you hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell so that you'll get notified when I do future videos. And please leave a comment down below too. I know I keep telling you guys, it really helps my channel. It helps me to get put in front of more viewers. The more comments I have, the more activity there is on my channel, the better I can grow my channel. So anyway, please, if you enjoy my videos, please subscribe. And you all have a very blessed day. I'll put some pictures at the back end of the video so that you can see close-ups of this box. And that's it. You guys all be blessed. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.